Welcome back, Star Travelers. This is the second part of the first video. I had to lower my camera down, and you can see it's real low this time. It's a darn good quality camera, but just not for picking up really intricate things. Hello, my name is Chris. Welcome to my Lego Star Wars real-time build set number 10178, Imperial all-terrain armored transport. I had to, if you're seeing me on my web channel or my webpage, VadersNewEmpire.com, welcome. And if you're seeing this on YouTube channel, Vader's New Empire, welcome there too. I had to zoom. I had to readjust my camera. I had to drop it down some, only because I wasn't happy with the zoom functionality of the brand new camera I got. I have to bring it down lower so I can actually get y'all to see the intricate parts of this model, which is one of my favorites to build. And this is the second part of this video. I can zoom this way down now, which I'll do for this parts, where you can see it better. You can see what I'm actually building on it, and see the parts that actually are moving. There's some movable parts in here. Looking at my camera right now, and the TV's on my computer screen, it's kind of hard to tell where I am in the model, but as you can see, there are quite a few movable parts in this set. So let me get back to what I was doing the first time. Now we're going to put the motor into it. Let's see if I can do this without messing this up. These, in case you're tuning in and you don't know what's going on, this is the second part of this first video I did, just because I wasn't happy with the way the camera placement was, but that's alright. Live and learn. And like I say, my videos are unscripted, so you just have to bear with me on that. So there's the motor placement. Nice little place for the motor. And this is actual, it is a motorized vehicle. All four legs do move in it. The head moves back and forth and up and down. It's really cool. Alright, back to what we're doing here. Let me zoom out. I'll zoom it in whenever I get to a part where you really need to see what's going on. That should pull it out pretty good. You can still pretty much see the instruction manual and everything I'm trying to do here. Trying to keep everything straight. Sorry, my throat's going a little hoarse on me. Got my tea with me. Alright, back to the drawing board, as they say. Let me see. Oh, there it is. Alright. Yeah, last night I went through and pulled all the pieces and parts out that I needed to pull out for this set. And I put everything in bags and made sure everything was there. Actually, I pulled this set apart so many times that, well, that's strange, ain't it? I don't know if you can see that. There's actually a chip out of that part. That is really strange. I never noticed that. Is that like that all the way around? Yeah, I guess so. Never mind. I thought I broke a piece of my Lego there. But yeah, it took me a while to pull all the pieces out for this set. I thought they were all put together. I did actually take apart the majority of this Lego the other night, but there were a lot of pieces floating around the boxes of Legos I have, and I got quite a few of them. Alright. Trying not to miss any steps here. Trying my best. Alright. That goes there. I might have to pop a cough drop in because my throat is killing me. Hopefully the microphone isn't doing too bad. This is a new mic I'm using. And I don't know, on the playback it kind of sounds kind of metallic sounding. I don't know if you understand what I mean by that, but it just kind of sounds, I don't know, not like me. I don't know. It's too bad I don't have Darth Vader voice changer. I'd just do everything in Darth Vader's voice. That'd be cool, huh? Alright. This is like almost like the axle that goes from the front to the back to make everything move in the back part. The motor's actually in the front of the model, and the whole battery pack for it sits in the back. Alright, let me see. Let me get this right. I do not want to mess this up. Okay, that goes straight up and down. This gets tilted back a little bit. This goes in there. This is just the kind of gear they have set up in this thing. It's kind of goofy. Let's see, what am I doing here? So I want to make sure I got everything right. Something does not look right here. Okay, that's why. Excuse me while I mess up on camera. Alright. So far that's looking pretty good. Okay. Got everything there. Alright. I think that will do. Let me zoom down so you can see what I did on that. My zooming here and there won't happen when I start doing the actual legs and the body, but you can see the intricate part of that axle there. You got to get those two to mesh up right, or it doesn't work. Alright, see if I got everything right. I got to check and recheck, because I have put this together before and it wasn't right, and boy, it sounded, I think it was the second time I put it together, it just sounded like pieces were breaking apart inside there. Alright, let's make sure I got this right. Alright, I think that goes up and that goes up, yeah. Okay, let's make sure I got this. I need to have everything oriented just the same way it has it in here, just to keep it from anything happening to it. Alright, on to the next step. Okay, make sure I got all the right pieces. Here on out, it's just pretty much putting the pieces together to make the other side. Let's see. Alright, I think I'm going to just take everything and put it out here on the table. If it rolls off, oh well. Alright, let's get this. I'm trying not to build off camera. Sorry. Kind of can't really see the camera when I'm doing anything here. Or the screen of my computer. Just because of the focus. Sorry. I'll get it right one of these times. There we go. Make sure I got everything here. Like I said, I don't want to mess up anything, so kind of make sure I got everything I'm doing right. Alright. Get some of these little small studs. No, they're not studs. They're I really don't know what to call those actually. I have not done my homework on parts and what they're called. And they got so many parts and pieces names, more catalog numbers and names, I think. Alright, let's see. Where does this go? Okay. Give me a second. I'll try to figure out the orientation of this. Do I got this right? It sure looks right on paper. Okay. Oh, that's what it is. Alright, because it won't show you the exact part where it goes on the other side. Kind of don't want to get this wrong. Okay, I'm pretty sure that goes lower. I'm trying to get everything in so it doesn't break. Okay, I think that's right. That's actually where the actual battery pack mounts to, actually. Just want to make sure I got everything right. Yeah, everything looks good. Okay. More gearing, more intricate pieces and parts. Oops, that does not go there. For some reason, I'm really nervous on camera tonight, only because I don't do these set videos very often, and I don't want to mess up. Okay. That goes there. This goes here. And then this. But this is who I am. This is what I do. I'm a little bit goofy. 44-year-old child, pretty much. Alright. That's what we got so far on that. I keep wanting to zoom down so you can see exactly what I'm doing, but I think I'm spending more time trying to zoom down than just do the picture. Okay, I'm just going to dump these out. Boy, there's two of those. Yep, I got two of them. Alright. Make sure I got everything right here. I actually don't even recall this step. I know what part it is. I believe it's, yeah, it's what makes the neck move side to side and up and down. It's kind of a, I can't describe it, but when this goes around, let's see if I can hold this right. When this part here goes around like this, that's what turns the head up and down, left and right. Alright. Let me quit messing around and get on with it, huh? Alright. These two pieces. In there. That goes in there. Gotta pull this up around, move that down. So I talk to myself a lot, so it's just to get, keep me on task. I do the same thing when I'm at work, just so I don't mess up. At my job, it's important you don't mess up. My real job. Alright. Let's see. This is just more steps. I don't want to mess up. I will zoom down after I get this in place. Oh, I'm missing two pieces. Oh, that piece just want to roll right off the set. Alright, here comes another one. Let's see. Okay. Now I'm going. Alright, this got to go up. I see another piece in there. Why do I see another piece in there? See, this is the weird part. Oh, okay. That's that. That goes through like this. Oh my goodness. This is what I mean by these sets are, if you got a child doing it and he gets frustrated or she gets frustrated, help that child out, because this part is the part where you can really lose your marbles on it. Okay. Let me zoom down so you can see what I did. Like I said, I won't do this very often on this video, but I just want you to see what it takes to get these pieces in there. Pretty intricate for I don't build a lot of Technic Legos, which are I've seen a lot of them are motorized, so I can imagine it's pretty much the same way. As you can see, everything moves. Before I put it all together and put the body on and everything, I'll put the batteries in, and then I'll turn that on so you can actually see what the gears do. And I like to do that anyway, just so I can make sure I got everything where it's supposed to be. Alright, excuse me. Starting to lose my voice, which is not good for video. Well, in case y'all don't like hearing me talking. Alright. If that's the case, turn down the volume and listen to your favorite radio station or music or whatever. Won't hurt my feelings none. Alright. But I do have some good tips here and there. They're helpful. Okay, make sure I get everything right. Okay, might as well just dump it out. Yeah, I was kind of iffy about the cup system, but I was kind of hoping everything would work for me in my favor there, but so far everything's doing pretty good. Alright, here comes another gear part. And these are strange gears. I mean, you know, they're definitely not very breakable. I mean, you'd have to really force these to break them. Alright. And this goes in there. Make sure everything is lined up. Don't want anything cattywampus on me. I know that's a weird word, cattywampus. Okay. Let's see. Getting down to the end of this video, only because I'm running out of parts. Let's see. This goes here. Am I in frame? Of course not. Let me pan this down. Oh, that's better, huh? God, I love this new video camera. Is awesome. I wasn't able to do that before with my other camera. My other camera is quite an old camera. Alright, and this last of this one. I don't even know who made my old camera, and can't even remember the name of it, but it was pretty old, about 6 years old. It just wasn't doing it for me anymore. It's good for just taking pictures with it more or less than anything else. Alright, there's that piece. And get another one of these. Pretty much the same thing as the other side. There we go. Let's make this even, and best as we can, without breaking out the ruler. You can pretty much eyeball these things pretty good. Alright, and this is where the neck connects onto, actually. The neck slides in there and a pin goes through and it holds the head of the alternating arm or transport on. And this goes in there. Like that. Oh, there's a piece missing. I saw it at the last second. Just that little piece would have messed up the whole thing. I was wondering why it wasn't sitting directly center. It's just one of those things. Alright, here comes the side parts again. Yay! It was getting kind of hairy with that. All those gear parts, which is still my favorite thing to do on a whole set, but one of these days I'm going to be putting this set together. It's just going to snap in half. Let's hope that doesn't happen, because That's the day I'll cry. That's the day I'll cry. Only because getting parts for these sets are not the easiest thing. You know, you'd have to order from Lego. I do have a Lego store down the road. I do have a Lego land kind of down the road. And it would take me quite a while to get to. And I'm not sure if I can go in and buy the pieces that are parts of these sets. I don't know if they have them readily available right there. I know the Lego store downtown Disney does not have the pieces I look for or would need for these sets. They got basic parts and pieces. They don't have any kind of these pins. They don't even have pins. They don't have anything like that. Alright. Let's get these in there. Like that. Put these on there. Sorry if I'm building off camera, or if you can't see it, you'll eventually will. Alright. Let's see. Everything look good? Oh yeah, you can see that just fine on camera. Alright. Let's see. Let's get this. 2 more pins. Pop that in there. I'm looking down the line, see if I'm missing any pieces or parts. So far so good. See if I got everything where it's supposed to be. Alright. The neat thing about this model also, it has a handle that pops up out of it you can carry the set with, which is really, really good. Sides open up. The command module of it, or the head of it, whatever you want to call it, holds 2 minifigs and does open up. I don't include the minifigs when I build these sets, only because that's for a later time. I should, but yeah, I've got those stored away in another box. I haven't quite got to. Alright, let's make sure I get this right. Okay, that goes there like that. This is just the other side of the set. Okay, 3 of these. Stick this in there. The thing just wants to run away from me here. Okay. You can pretty much tell where everything goes just by the pins that stick out. There we go. Now we got to pop this onto the side of the set here. Okay. So I don't get anything wrong here. Let's make sure I got everything lined up. Oh, I feel a sneeze coming on. Bad timing for sneeze. Alright. This is where it gets kind of weird. There's a lot of pins to put together. No anything snapping off. Alright. And you don't want to miss anything in the back. Sorry if my head or anything gets in the way. I gotta put this together right. Okay. I don't want anything breaking. So far it's going together alright. Some pieces might move over and parts might not go together all that great at first, but eventually they mesh together pretty well. Everything's just like it shows. The head part there. This just doesn't seem like it wants to go together right. Make sure you don't have any gaps in it, but make sure everything's loose, you know, all the gear parts and all that. Okay. So far, so good. Okay. Yeah, there's some parts that just aren't going to go together as tight as they used to. Just because, like I said, building this set so many times, pieces are really loose on it. Alright. Let me get some of these other parts and pieces on. I gotta flip it over. There we go. Let me zoom down so you can get a look at the underbelly of this. And pan up. There we go. How about a little over to the right? Oh, there we go. Sweet, huh? Let's see if I can zoom one more time. Let's get right down in it, huh? There we go. Nice. Okay. Let's see. I got 4 of these to put together. So I'll go ahead and put these 4 pieces together real quick. There are 4 of these. And 8 of these, which I got all of them over here. Alright. Just go ahead and put these together real quick and then I'll put them in the model. I'm lucky I haven't had any of these gray pieces snap on me yet. My Imperial shuttle, I had quite a few of those get stress fractures and crack real easy. Well, these have remained pretty solid so far over the years. I believe this is my 3rd or 4th set I bought when I started into the Lego Star Wars deal. Alright, this goes down in a bit of an angle. I gotta get this right. That's not okay. I gotta make sure this is right. Okay, this says it's supposed to be a complete different way. Something turned on me when I was putting it together. See, this is a really important part of the step of this set, just because of the way the legs walk. Yeah, something did not go together right, because the gear is not right. Something is kind of screwy here. Yeah, this is back a little farther than it should be. How can I fix that? See, this is the problem with these sets. That's supposed to be straight up and down. This is supposed to be a little bit more, I think. We'll see if that makes much of a difference. Let's see here. Yeah, it's not 100% like it's supposed to be. Let's see. I don't know if it'll right itself when the motor gets going in it, but I think as long as it's opposite from each other, it's pretty groovy. Groovy, there's a weird word, huh? Yeah, something didn't jive right here. Okay, how to fix things live on air. Let's see. I will tell you what. Just because if you look in the actual manual, it does have the arrows. It tells which way it wants that thing to point. It's very specific on which way they're supposed to angle. So let me skip a little ahead in the model. Sorry, I was not planning on doing this, but this will tell me whether or not I got everything right. And I don't want to keep going on if it's not right. That's what I mean. If you get frustrated or get lost in the model, Let me show you what I'm getting into right now, so you can see what I'm doing here. This is the control box for it, and like I said, it takes 6 AA batteries. I said that in the very first video. Generic batteries, I would not spend expensive batteries unless you plan on playing with this toy a long time. And they pack tight in there too. Alrighty then. I wasn't going to put the batteries in there. This pack weighs quite a bit, but just so we can find out if we got everything in the right fashion here. Let me I don't know if you can hear that. Set the headphone up to it. Let's see if I can zoom down so you can see what this thing is doing. Get this thing over here. It's moving pretty good. There we go. As you can see, that's how the legs walk. And the very front part is where the head moves up and down, left and right. Everything's meshing pretty well with each other. I gotta make sure I stop it at the right part so I get this model right. And it does go backwards as well. So you can change directions of this thing. Let's see. To get it right. Oh no, I had it. Go all the way around again and stop. Oh, there we go. That's exactly how it's supposed to be. I knew I could get it. So it doesn't do that again. Let's disconnect that. Had to get it right, you know. I'm just a stickler for getting things right like that. Alright. That part's ready to go, huh? Now, this part is the base of it, and it holds everything together. Pretty much in a nutshell. And there we go. Just make sure that I'm trying to keep it just like it shows in the picture, because I don't want the legs not meshing with each other, because it will fall over. It just doesn't walk right when it's not right. Alright, get that together. These. Alright, let's see what's in here. Nothing? Nothing? Okay, I got everything. Alright. Sorry, thought I was going to sneeze again. Alright. Getting close to the end of this first video, part 2. Whatever you want to call it. Video 1, part 2. Alright. Let's get this right. 5th hole back. 5th hole back. That happens twice. 2 of these got to be built. I'm sorry, I'm building off camera again, ain't I? Alright. I'll try to stop doing that. Actually, I thought I zoomed out. Let me zoom out real quick. Alright, well, I'm going to try to keep from doing that in the other videos, but I like playing with this new camera. I wasn't able to zoom with my old camera, or do anything for that matter. If the wind blew, my camera would shift. Not only that, but the focus, I had to refocus the camera every time, and this one's autofocus. And the last one I had to turn the little knob in the front to actually focus it, which after a while was becoming quite a bear. Alright, let's go here. Make sure I get this right too. Like that. And then this goes back here. Don't want to break anything. Take your time with these so they don't break. No, I got something wrong. What am I doing here? Yeah, that should be right. Okay. That's better. I got everything right? Yeah, I got everything right. Alright. There's some pins here we got to put in. These pins are just axle pieces with a little flange on the end of it. I don't know if you can see that good or not. And they just pop right in. And they're going to pop into the... There's some pieces underneath. I'll show you in a second. But they pop right in. You saw them on the model. I was putting them on. It's pretty much these over here. These little pieces on the ends. There they go. That's what holds everything together in there. Okay, that's it. That goes on. Alright. Now I was wondering when those were coming into play. Alright. And these go in between with more pins. Like that. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing on camera. Yep. And this does the same thing back here. Like I said, it's a pretty rigid model. And there's a lot of tube pieces in it. Kind of hold everything together really, really well. And there's just a couple more pieces here. And they go for the, this is part that, if I remember correctly, holds the handle in place. Because the handle is all right about here in the model. Right in the center. It pops up right through the top. Alright. The hook's on there. And of course, we can't forget this part here, which I got the model turned around wrong. Alright. This is the rope that Luke Skywalker hangs off. And that goes right under here. I most likely will take it off during construction of this, just so it don't get broken or misplaced. It goes right on there, it clips right on. But I'm going to take it off. There. Show you where. I haven't really got this camera down yet, but I will. It clips right on there. A nice blue stud in there. But I'm going to put this somewhere else. Alright. That ends the intricate workings of this set so far. This this battery pack and everything will eventually slide in, and it locks in like that. Really nice and convenient. Holds in there real well. It's not too bad. It right now it's probably a pound, close to it. Oh, maybe more than that. That just pops right out. That's for later, but there we have it. The inner workings of the AT-AT. And zoom down for you one more time. I'll get real close this time. Alright, how's that for close? Alright, you can see there's a lot of pieces and parts in there. Motor sits in there nicely. it's a pretty well construction of Lego. It's not really too intricate, but you gotta get the parts right. That's for sure. Just so everything fits together and everything moves right. And you gotta make sure your legs, everything's positioned right, because the legs, they will walk weird if you don't. And the head, all that stuff. But for the most part, it's pretty easy. Not too difficult of a model to put together. And there we have it. Actually, it shows. I'm gonna flip something over so I don't. Oh, yeah, that might not have been a good idea. I meant to just pull this part off, but the whole thing wants to come out. I hope I didn't just mess that up. I can flip it over and push it back in there. That's good. Okay. Shoo. Thought I messed it up. Don't do that. Alright. Yeah, everything's still peachy in there. Alright, great. Alright, that ends the first video for 1.5 of the real-time Lego build for set 10178. Thanks for taking time to watch the new video on the new video camera. Sorry, I'm still working things out here, trying to get things working right, and we'll see how everything works out in the next video. But the next videos are all going to be legs. There's nothing but legs in this video. The next few videos will be legs. So thanks for stopping by VadersNewEmpire.com or my YouTube channel, Vader's New Empire. Thanks for watching my real-time set build for Model 10178 Imperial All-Terrain Armored Transport. See you on the next video. Take care.